Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Here is floor 34 of the Tower of Champions using a free party. And I'm skipping 33 for now, just because our English version of the game does not have the characters needed to play 33. So yeah, we're going to skip ahead to 34. Gimmicks here are warps and damage walls, so we will bring guys with that double null ability. The first one is Daikokuten. There's two of them, and they have both gimmicks, both null gimmicks, and they have the chain lightning bump combo, which comes in really handy on this floor, because there are lots of enemies and they're packed close together. So yeah, we got the chain lightning in there, and it went from one guy to the other, and then took down the wizard there on the top first. And yeah, that's important to get rid of the wizard, because once we do that, everybody else's defense goes down, so it's easier to take them out. Next I am using Ogron. He was a limited time monster from the last Christmas event, and he also has the double null ability of null damage wall, null warp, so he'll be very mobile on this mission. He has a blast bump combo, which is awesome. That gets out everybody else's bump combos, which is kind of the key to this stage. And then he has a strike shot where he becomes very big. And if you can get it right, he'll do many millions points of damage. It's difficult to use, and you need to find the right situation to use it. I also like to use Jiraiya. He's got the same strike shot. And in Bishamonten, I found the perfect place to use that strike shot. So in this floor, I'm looking for the perfect place to use Ogron's strike shot. Alrighty, finally, my one Hatcher monster, I'm using Lucifer. And yeah, she has only a null damage wall, so the warps will kind of be a pain to her. But she's got barrier to protect her from attacks. She's got the energy circle, which can do lots of damage to all the guys around her. And then she has a Grand Command Strike Shot, which is basically a get out of jail free card. And yeah, actually I do not use Lucifer a lot, so I was happy to use her here. Alrighty. Yeah, I generally do not like to use her in quests with no gravity barrier, because it really kind of puts a damper on her Grand Command Strike Shot. She can't really move around that much, so. But here, no gravity barrier, so we're good. Okay, so here is the first mini-boss stage, and then we see the two wizards up there. We want to take down one of them, so it will lower the defense of everybody, including the mini-boss. And there is a chance to pinch in between the drone and the mini-boss there, so we'll take that chance. And then there are two light wizards, and kind of the reason for that is that the defense down wears off after a number of turns. It just wore off there. So now we'll take down the other wizard if we can. Alright. But even without the defense down, that pinch shot still does a lot of damage, so that's why we went for the attack there. So here, let's try to take down the wizard. Or maybe not. Yeah, if your positioning is good, you can still do good damage to the boss, even without the defense down. Alright, very good. And then you probably saw at the bottom of the screen there's a mask, and that heals the boss and the mini-boss. But it actually doesn't heal for that much, so if your positioning is good, you can just go straight for the boss and then not worry about the mask at first. If your positioning is better for the mask though, then go ahead and take it out. Yeah, this quest is very, very position centric, or it emphasizes, what's the word for it? It rewards good positioning. So we definitely want to play through the mission a few times. and then get to learn, where is good positioning and how to set up. And then for this team, actually, it's especially important because they're all bounce types. With more pierce types, we have a little bit of leeway, but not here. And then here, on this beginning of this stage, this is an example of bad positioning. I want to have somebody to take out one of the wizards in the corners, but I have no way of getting to them. So I figured I would just go for the boss first, and just hope for the best. Yeah, no light wizards here, so we don't need to worry about lowering the defense of the boss, first of all. Okay, so that's lucky. We got rid of the boss first, so that will cut down on the damage that we take. And now we want to work our way towards the wizards. And then these little guys, they have very strong lasers, so I do not feel bad about using one of my strike shots there, just to weaken them. Okay, so that's a couple of the little guys taken down, and we'll see how much damage their laser does here. Yeah, about 40,000 damage, so that's why we'll want to take down the wizards. Okay, pretty good. Alright, there goes one of the wizards. He will lower the attack of everyone else. And then we'll take down the other bull guy. Alright, excellent. So that just leaves the wizard. And actually, we could take this time to stall for either hearts or to charge up our strike shots. So let's see what we do here. Yeah, we're going to stall a little bit. And with this team, actually, it's pretty easy to stall, because Daikokten's bump combo is short range, and then Lucifer's bump combo is also kind of short range. It's medium range. So like here, I could go anywhere, and I wouldn't have to worry about bump combos taking down the wizard. Alright, so I have my heart there. I will wait until that is golden, and then I'll grab it and then move on to the next level. Okay, very good. And then I did do a top 10 max lux that were a limited time, and I did put Ogron as number 1 on there. He does have the double null ability. He's one of the only max lux that is limited time that has a double null ability. So that's kind of the reason why I put him up there, along with his blast bump combo. But to tell the truth, I don't use him a lot. There's not a lot of missions where the only gimmicks are warps and damage walls. But in theory, he's the best, because he could go to the most missions. I still think I put him at number 1, so... Alrighty, next mini-boss stage. Of course, we will want to take down the wizard first. Lucifer is a little bit hamstrung though, because of all of the warps, so we'll just leave her there. And then try to use our other guys and take down the wizard. Okay, fine. Whoops. Okay. So, if we do not get the first wizard in time, the second wizard will come out, and this can be used one of two ways. We can either take down one in anticipation of taking down the other for when the defense up goes away, or we can use them as a pinch shot for kind of an easier way to take them down, but have less time for the defense down. So yeah, just depending on your situation, you can do one or the other. Alright, thankfully we got rid of the mini-boss there before the defense down went away, so I guess that turned out to be the right decision. Alright, and then again, we have a chance to stall a little bit. I don't think we need to do it as much for this level, so we'll just go ahead. Or try to, at least. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so now from here we really have to kind of start thinking about our starting position for the coming stages. So here we want to get rid of the wizard, and ideally we want somebody in that lower right-hand corner, just so that it's easy to get to him. And the 2P Daikokuten is in perfect position to do that, so we won't worry about trying to get him with other guys. Alright, here comes the 2P Daikokuten. Excellent. And so now we can start going after everybody else, because their defense is down. And yeah, there is the second wizard. And Lucifer is in terrific position to take down that one, so we can focus on the little guys with our other two guys up there. Yeah, nice damage in the weak point with Ogron, and then we took down the two Praedas on the right, so we're looking pretty good. Whoops. Whoops. So I wanted to take down the wizard there, you know, get the left and right in there, but we had an irregular bound, and then just took out the boss, so whatever works. Okay, so I would like to get that part. We'll take down the wizard to again lower the little guy's defense. And then we will start thinking about the beginning of the next stage. We want our guys more towards the top because, get the heart. We want our guys towards the top because there are two wizards there. Now with the boss stage, there's going to be a defense down and an attack down wizard. And we must take down the attack down wizard within the first 3 turns. Because Akala has a 4-turn meteor strike shot, meteor attack, which will take us out if the attack is still up. Alright, so we used our get out of jail free card and took down the 2 wizards. And then we can start going after the boss. So, bump combos. Didn't get Lucy's laser energy circle, but oh well. We'll get it this time. Alright, nice damage. Oh, very nice damage. Okay, so here come the wizards again, but we can just go after the boss. Alright. And now thinking about positioning for the last stage, the next stage, we want our guys on the right, preferably the lower right. So Ogron, and then actually everybody's in good position there. Okay, so there we see the wizards down there. So let's take them down. And same deal here, we want to take down the attack down wizard before the Akala's 4-turn meteor. But since we have the defense down, we'll use Daikokuten strike shot to do some damage. Oh, and take down the wizard, so that's lucky. Okay, so now we can, well, we can get some of our guys in position to attack Akala. And then we can get some other guys to get in position in the upper right-hand corner, because more wizards are going to appear there. Alright, excellent. Okay, I see a chance to use Daikokuten's electric shock there. Do some damage to the wizards. let's see if we can do something with Daikokuten here. Yeah, the defense down on Akala wore off, so we're not going to use the strike shot there. Alright, so that Daikokuten is now in good position to attack the boss. And thankfully we have some other guys to get rid of the wizard, so we'll do that next. Alright, excellent. Okay, so here, this is the perfect time and place to use Ogron Strike Shot. We're going to get stuck on the side of Akala and, you know, do lots of hits and get bigger and bigger. Excellent. 2.3 million damage. Alright. Okay, we'll try to make something happen with Lucifer. She doesn't have no warp, so... Ideally, we will come out of the bottom warp, bottom left-hand warp. Alright, perfect. Okay. We have Daikokuten next. I was hesitant to use the strike shot. I'm pretty sure I would have picked up the heart, but just to ensure that I picked up the heart, we just did the normal attack. And then that did a lot of damage in the weak point anyway, so that turned out alright. Okay, hopefully we'll hit Ogron. Great. More bump combos there. And then, Akala's defense down has worn off, but we'll just keep plugging away. And excellent. Alright, so that was floor 34, the free party. A little bit difficult because we didn't have any pierce types, so positioning was super important. But thankfully we were able to do it, so... Alrighty, thanks for watching, take care.